Major League Baseball is coming back, and we now know the schedule for the shortened 2020 season, which includes dramatically fewer destinations for these teams than what they're probably used to. Now, with all these changes, there's a lot to talk about, so I want to welcome in KPIX Sports Director Dennis O'Donnell for his thoughts on the upcoming MLB season. And I want to talk about the 60-game shortened season to start off with. How is that going to affect both of the teams in the Bay Area? Talking, of course, about the Oakland A's and San Francisco Giants. How is that going to affect their ability to contend?
Speculation is that it favors the Giants more than the A's because the Giants aren't in rebuilding mode right now. So shortened season, maybe they get hot. The A's are loaded top to bottom. It's not going to impact the A's as much as the Giants, but 60 games is still a decent barometer, I think, Katie. And the A's are a playoff team, regardless of 162 or 60 games. The Giants are not. I think at the end of the day, the true colors will show for both teams.
Now, we know these teams are only going to be playing against their regional division and their opposing league regional division. So that's going to help limit the amount of traveling they do, of course. But how does only playing AL West and NL West teams work in either of these teams' favor?
Well, the Giants have to play the Dodgers a lot more, and that is not good news. As for the A's, look, the Astros are picked to win that division again. So there are a lot of games between the Astros and A's, but the Astros said goodbye to Garrett Cole, their best pitcher. They're getting up there in age in the starting rotation. The A's are a lot younger, especially in that rotation. It's funny, I asked Bob Melvin before the season began, Katie, that is this the best Oakland team that you have managed? And he said, well, Josh Donaldson might have an issue with that statement, Donaldson playing under Melvin previously, but the A's are a strong rotation, maybe the best corner tandem in baseball. Chapman at third, Olsen at first base, Semien, 33 home runs, third in MVP voting last year. Sean Murphy, keep your eyes on him, a rookie behind the plate. This team is loaded, and one of the best managers in baseball in Bob Melvin. So I think the A's are loaded as playing in the American League West is not going to make a difference one way or the other.
Well, now the season hasn't even started yet, and I love that we're already talking about playoff contenders because I want to ask you, and we already touched on this just a moment ago, but what teams are going to make the playoffs from the AL and NL West?
I think it's a race between the Astros and the Oakland A's in the American League West. As for the National League West, the Dodgers, slam dunk.
Slam dunk. Finally, I want to ask you, is this really going to feel like baseball for the players, at least, without any fans in the stands?
The question to me is baseball even going to be able to start the season? Today, as we're taping this interview, the Giants called off practice because of late testing results for COVID-19. The A's first practice, full squad, was Monday night because they had to wait for test results. So my concern, as you look across the league and other team sports, is not as easy, Katie, as the PGA or NASCAR, individual sports. Team sports are different. So my concern is, can we get past this? Can baseball actually pull it off along with the NFL and the NBA? I have questions, and Buster Posey, the Giants catcher, has reservations about playing. We've seen other players across the baseball landscape express reservations as saying they're not going to play. So the bigger question to me is not July 23rd when the Giants go to Dodger Stadium. Is the bigger question, is there going to be opening day on July 23rd?
That's a great question. And I think that's something all of America will be watching for the next few weeks as the country kind of grapples with how to continue normal sports during a pandemic. Well, thank you so much, Dennis, for joining me today and for all of your thoughts and helpful information on getting the MLB season underway. Season starts, by the way, July 23rd and 24th. I'm Katie Johnston for CBS San Francisco.